Hey!
Hey.
Hey. You already know what time it is. It's that fun guy. Clippers in 7. I'm calling it right now. But
Wow.
it's your boys Dante,
Tar.
and we're playing
Out of war. You already know the vibes.
Ragnarok.
Not the regular.
Do you remember where we left off?
Hey, actually, no. I remember we was here and we was battling all these people.
We fought Thor as well.
Yeah, we did fight Thor.
Now we're trying to find Atreus. You remember? I believe. Well, no, wait. He's right there. Never mind.
Is there hints? Is there hints? Like, I guess we go here. Is it fire?
So yeah, use your blades on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do kind of remember now where we left off because we were talking, and you went through here, and then we stopped. So yeah, it's the D-pad. I think one of the. There we go. Ah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Then we went through here, and now.
Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired?
It did.
Yet somehow new terrors only flourish.
Only. Oh, here we go.
Aren't you?
Now you gotta use your blades. Because they're cold.
Incoming!
Cold enough to chill my bones. It feels like I don't know you anymore. Get him. Nice. Those scouts. You gotta keep an eye out for those scouts, man.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that.
That he has. Could you imagine actually climbing this?
Yeah, probably could.
You think you could?
Yeah, fingers would be a little cold, but I could do it.
It's, you know, ice is a little slippery. I would be kind of scared to
Either do it or die.
Do it or die.
Watch out!
Ooh. Oh, damn.
Kill me?
Wow.
Kill me?
They killed you, bro. I don't even know what happened.
Neither do I.
Like, what's going on right there? She was spazzing out.
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Damn. These guys are a little strong.
What happens? How do I
How do you work?
run? Run!
Whoa.
So how do I like roll?
Square.
Square. Okay.
Yep.
'Cause I'm pressing L1. I press square. Okay.
Square is how you evade. Or I believe it was square. Or is it circle? I'm drawing a blank now. I have to feel the controller.
Not circle.
X. There we go. Yeah. Get him. Oh. Just trying to get you from behind.
Oh,
Not today.
got you. I learned the tricks. It
Got
took
the
a
tricks.
couple minutes to learn, but you know.
Once you get it down, bro, you're gonna be an unstoppable God of War. Literally. Oh.
Brother!
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Got you dragged down through the chest. Dang, it stopped on
That's fine.
the Huntress. Ooh, this looks like a boss, mini boss.
I think we found our predator.
Gotta be on your toes. Got the antlers. This is a very cool mythical creature. Kind of like a centaur a little bit.
Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
Good evades. Get him. Hey. The health. Whoa.
Okay.
She be kicking from front, from behind, back and forth.
Weapons needed.
He said, watch out, Atreus, I got this. Get him, Atreus. You're doing good. Slice and
All that
dice.
Harry Potter.
Ah, yes, the Hogwarts legacy. You've been getting good at your combat skills.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on GTA 6 being delayed until May
Glad.
of 2026?
Glad.
You're glad. Why are you glad?
I need it to be like one of the greatest games of all time, and if the developers think it needs more time to be developed, develop it as long as possible. I'll pay.
What are you willing to pay for GTA 6?
If we're making, I hope half of what they're offering, and hopefully you can pay half, and we can play GTA 6, and it'll go crazy. Hopefully. So probably $50, because I'm thinking it'll be 100.
You're thinking it's gonna be $100?
For sure. I mean, they're spending so much time and effort on it. If it's not $80, probably 100. And people pay for it because that's the type of society we're going into. I think we're going more into money society, and we're going more into, hey, I spent a lot of time on this game. This is going to be a game that's a transition gaming for the period that it's in. So, of course, it's going to be expensive as frick. So,
It just hopefully when it is released, it's not an unfinished game that needs a bunch of updates. Because I hate when game developers release games that are not ready, have you pay full price, and then they're gonna patch it along the way. Cough, cough.
oh,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Cough, cough.
That was the very first. Where do I go, bro?
What does it say? Hold L1 R1 from a light runic attack. So yeah, you can climb.
Father, the shield Mom gave you.
The shield?
Thor damaged it. But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
perhaps.
Later.
Come on.
Got the Kentucky Derby coming up.
Yeah, too bad. It's what only available on Peacock, I think.
Right.
Okay.
I don't feel like paying for
You remember
Peacock.
all those shrines we found? Telling the
They
story
got
of the giants?
WWE on there
And on
for
the
sure,
left
but
would be their
they got
origin,
WWE on Netflix
and
now.
on the right would be their
Yep.
fate.
They just don't have the.
We found many.
Wait,
I have seen them.
no, yeah,
Well,
they do have the live events on Netflix
there's
now,
more
right?
to them than we realized.
And also on Peacock.
Well,
Yeah.
the collapsed pillar is new, but the shrine is just on the other side.
So, boom. Oh, that didn't work. And yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Ah.
And I just had to make sure, rule of three, right?
Rule of three.
You gotta make sure.
1, 2,
There we
3.
go. Come on.
Ooh,
Things
secrets.
collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things.
You can, hit those at least. Get a little bit of hack silver. Oh, up there. There's a secret. Get the chest.
I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for you.
There you go. You can get all that hack silver, upgrade all your cool equipment. Because no. Oh, those are important chests. I'm not gonna lie. Somewhat. Oh, that way? Yes. Very nice. Did we come from this way? This looks
That.
good. There it is. Yes. Get a nice little perk.
Bruh,
Forged iron.
Know how to find those.
had that big ass chest or for that little ass pouch. Come on, man.
There's more stuff in there. And then there's those are the two chests, and then there's the other chest that has the upgrades for your health, magic, and whatnot. So those are the super important chests to get, which I'll point them out for you. Thank you. I really like the scenery.
Wait.
You can do hold L2 with your blaze, I think, and then you can't do it right there, but like that's how you can like light stuff up. Oh, what is this?
watching?
I am. I see. Oh. Okay. had to pull Mimir out. Watch this.
What?
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting.
Yeah. I guess we go then. Indeed. Ooh.
God.
Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here, inside. You remember the story of Skull and Hati, the wolf giants?
I do.
Odin captured them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
I remember.
Oh.
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
What?
Spoken like a giant.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Not the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then, the moon blocks out the sun.
An eclipse?
Total eclipse. I haven't seen one of those
Crazy.
in 100 winters.
That happened to us?
That was awesome.
Things go back.
I would love to experience the eclipse again. I'm not gonna lie, because that was pretty. That was a lot cooler than I expected.
I drove to Cleveland.
Yeah, and that was like the total. That was like in line of totality, right?
Do you see who's leading the armies against
How was it?
Odin?
How was it over there in the Cleveland over
He's
there?
gonna be around at
It was interesting. There was a lot of people outside. We're charging ridiculous pricing for
Odin told me
parking for the total eclipse. I feel like days like that it should be free.
What did you have to pay
I think the highest I seen was $50 for parking.
to watch?
Watching
To watch an eclipse is crazy.
That
This is a natural event
Exactly.
outside.
Yep.
The hell?
Yep. But you know they charge for everything. You know they even charge to go to the zoo. But
Charging me to watch Mother Earth do its thing is wild.
getting charged to watching the animals do stuff in
everything I
quote
found.
unquote natural habitat. I could just go out in the forest and watch deers eat food. You know, squirrels climb up the trees and eat nuts.
But you can't watch a lion outside though.
Watch that lion.
that's giant.
So I think like small things like that, maybe like little rarities, maybe like, hey yo, you're never gonna see this again. I don't have a problem paying, but there's a problem when things
Well,
pricey.
all of them?
This is why I have a problem with the
All the
Switch
ones I
too.
could still get to in Midgard anyway.
It goes beyond just like okay having to pay. It gets into
It's important.
aspect.
A lot of people are getting very greedy nowadays.
Very greedy, very greedy.
Especially when you got people that are getting
Saw an image of Tyr imprisoned.
poorer and poorer
But I
and
couldn't tell
whatnot.
where.
You know what I mean?
The salaries are staying the same or as low as possible, but then the food's going up, the price of everything's going up, the price of living's going up, taxes are going up,
Figure out exactly.
tariffs are going up, and it's just like, when is it?
Sindri's been helping.
Crazy.
When once Americans,
I talked him
because there's
into it.
protests and stuff already
Wasn't
going on.
his idea.
Like I've seen them in
I just
Sandusky and
needed
stuff
someone
all
to watch my
around.
back.
But soon people are gonna reach their breaking point. When people get desperate, that's when things get. People do a lot of crazy things when they're desperate.
I saw the man suck a penis.
Unlikely. Odin's got no
Out of
presence
desperation?
of his primordial realm.
Telling you, man.
Sounds like a
Said-
mad eye.
Well, jobs for work. I didn't think he was talking about blowjobs.
Hey,
Mine's did belch black smoke,
I tell you,
and Odin's had his thumb on the
crazy.
dwarves for a very long time.
That's it then.
Oh man, hey, Mother's Day is coming up. A lot of places are doing Mother's Day sales. including Bath and Body Works. It's the cheapest I ever saw at candles. They're $13 for 3 wicks, which is crazy. It's like half off, 50% off. I've never seen them doing this.
You gonna get your mom some candles?
This way.
Here, I'm not getting you anything. I'm going off a year by year basis, right? Wow. Hey, this year, you aren't a good mother to me. Well, I gotta be a good son and give you stuff. You gotta be good to me for me to be good to you. I feel like that's just
Two-way street.
two-way, man.
Not a one-way.
I'm not doing all this for you to. I'm not doing all this for you to complain to me. I'm not doing all this. Nah.
No.
I already got that enough as it is with one person. Do that with multiple. Nah.
I got you. It's crazy, man.
Hey, we starting to change, man.
How do you have us getting to Svartalfheim?
You gotta start to see who's with you and who's against you.
Realms locked up tight.
You gotta see who's a ride or
You said
die,
you had an idea or two about that.
Sindri's
ride or
full of
glide.
ideas.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked
It
there.
does, doesn't it?
There's a shortcut this way.
Where? Who? Interesting.
Nista!
Nista. Ooh. There's some treasure over there. Where's he at? Where is he shooting from? Oh. He's up there.
Right there.
Okay.
Nista!
Yeah, it's like right there. Ish. Oh, up there. Yeah. Nista.
What's under there?
What's under there, you think?
Smashing through things for fun and profit.
I like that move.
Lovely.
I don't remember if they had that in the first one. I don't think they did. But that move is a good added move.
You know what I want to watch after this?
What?
John Morrison versus Jeff Hardy
Not much.
John Morrison versus Jeff Hardy.
WWE match. Oh, WWE match.
Dun, dun, dun. I remember John Morrison doing the slow motion.
He went by a whole bunch of names a little bit.
Johnny Nitro.
He had like 2 names before that, actually.
And then he moved to TNA or AEW, and he was something else. He was able to do such crazy flips, like his Starship Pain move, his finisher
Yeah.
off that rope is insane. Like I don't know how he is able to turn his body that quick.
It looks like it's RVD's move. He even said it. He said he used to do one that was on top of the turnbuckle and he'd do a whole jump. But he said even in his 20s it was a lot. So he changed it to RVD's move, but just with a twist. He said because it looks fast and looks nice, but it doesn't do that much damage to his knees and his back like the other one used to do. Because this motherfucker used to jump off the top rope like Jeff Hardy.
And do what? Well, this is old finisher.
Like do the exact same thing kinda, but just on the top of the turnbuckle.
The same thing. Okay.
Kinda sorta the same
higher.
thing. Yeah, a little higher. And he said that would hurt him. And John Morrison was ripped low key.
Yeah, he always had a 6-pack, 8-pack for real.
Yeah, this guy was everything every man would want to be. He was
Long
ripped,
hair.
long hair,
Roll out this way.
Good looks.
good looks.
The ladies love him.
Ladies loved him. So it's like, bruh, he looks like Ric Flair, modern day Ric Flair.
They
But
definitely didn't utilize John Morrison
You
how
okay
they should
fighting
have.
without a shield?
And he was good on the mic
He was
too.
partnered with The Miz. I remember that. They were a good tag team.
Yeah, I remember that too.
But
Brother,
they
there's no
needed to
walking without
utilize
your
John
spear.
Morrison a lot more. They should have kept him and The Miz together a little longer or something.
All right.
But, I don't know, man. Just another long list of WWE talents being wasted. I heard there's a lot of drama going on in WWE right now, by the way.
That with The Rock.
The Rock and Triple H. I don't really like how The Rock handled the whole Cody Rhodes and John Cena angle based on everything I've heard, because that turn was originally supposed to happen at WrestleMania. You know how amazing that would have been, how amazing of a WrestleMania moment that would have been if that turn happened at WrestleMania.
Oh, John Cena turning heel.
Yeah. But instead, The Rock was the one that made the call to have that happen at Elimination Chamber, right? So then that happened there, and people are expecting, okay, if that happens there, then the Rock is definitely gonna, be a part of the story and be a part of WrestleMania. Obviously, he would give us a reason why John Cena turned, but guess what? He wasn't there at all during the build up to WrestleMania. He was like, just like your dad when he went to go get some milk, just gone.
I'm gonna come back.
Never gonna come back, man.
They only come back if you're an NBA star, athlete.
Exactly. So
With being young.
I changed that narrative up. I'm changing that up.
So The Rock was, I think he's got a
Going to walk his own path. If you don't
super
want
big
him
ego.
walking away from you,
So who wouldn't, bro? You're The Rock. People love you.
But now they're starting to have his ego's getting so big to where now he's having people not like him.
I've always hated The Rock, though.
No, not. I would say not universally,
If we could find a
because
way
even
to
when he
overcome
came
the
back to
obstacles,
wrestling and people
bet there'd be all sorts of useful
loved when he came back. You remember even when he returned back in 2011?
I don't think people universally hate him now. You're saying people are starting to turn, but I think just overall what he did, mentality,
You won't be sorry.
is just a spectacle. He put all his Pacific Islanders really on the map. He helped out Roman, I think, right? Didn't he help out the Samoan family?
Yep.
Helped them out. They're pushing. They're kind of running WWE a little bit. They got their own branch of that. It's not just white guys anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's good. Like, happy. I think, and him playing Maui and Disney, Moana. I think that's good. Him creating his Papui, and just him in general. Like, he's just, I don't know. Like, his PR team is doing great, because when I think of The Rock, I kind of think of somebody who's family friendly and does the best for sports entertainment and himself and society as a whole.
He seems
so long.
fake.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everything about him is fake, but
Yeah.
it's just like,
So
Well, if you'll follow
that's
me,
not my thing.
would you want to have like an Anthony Edwards who's real all the time?
favorite dwarf.
I do actually like that.
I like
I
Anthony
like
Edwards
people
too.
who are
You're
themselves.
still the only
Yes.
dwarf we know.
Like that. I like that.
Yes.
I also like both. I like both. Two flips of the same coin. I like that he's able to,
After you, my
give
friend.
so much to people. Obviously, he's
I think
benefiting
he's
from
putting
it.
on a face of being good by really kind of being selfish. A lot of the moves that he's makes seem to really only benefit him rather than benefit the fans or other superstars,
Where are we going?
is what I'm saying.
Cleanest cabin in all the nine
And that's why
realms.
it's him and Triple H who are butting
Stay that
heads.
way. Not
Is
looking
because
at
The
any
Rock now has a bigger, now that he's part of TKO, which now owns WWE,
We thought
The
we should
Rock
make
has
up
a
some
bigger
rooms
say on what
until you can
he
figure out
can
your
do.
next moves.
Before
Nearly there.
it was Vince McMahon that had a say on the story, But now that TKO is owning WWE and The Rock owns part of TKO or whatever,
Here in the realms
he's
of
kind of got a
human
bigger say than Triple H now
It's nothing
on
much,
what
but it's safe from
can really be
temperature,
the
safe from
final
cold
decision on what
stars.
happens.
And you really can't
That though?
you if you
Yeah.
enter shimmering gray voids.
Like last year, as an example, WrestleMania 40. You remember Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns? Originally, it was going to be The Rock. He wanted to insert himself in the story for it to be Roman versus him
Come in.
for the title,
Come in.
not Cody versus
if you would
Roman,
just wipe
which
your
wouldn't
feet
make any sense
very thoroughly,
because the
I'll wait.
fans, they were building up this story for 2 years now for,
Are you?
Cody
Okay,
Rhodes to
then.
finish the story.
Bedrooms are there, the
And then all of a
kitchen
sudden, The
is
Rock
just
was going to
over
come
there.
in and
Any-
input himself in the
Bring a
match,
snack?
just bump Cody off to the side,
Snack?
which didn't make any sense for the story,
What we need
you know,
is your
or
help
the
getting
fans.
to Sparto Farm so we can try and rest your tears.
That's for real.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But is that the only thing he's been doing? Like
It's okay.
just
no, it's
have,
not the only thing.
what
He
else? He
started
doing?
to just now that he's like that interview he had with Pat
On your
McAfee,
behalf.
like
Nothing
just
risky. Everything
the
very
things he
safe.
said in that interview
Somebody else speak.
What's important right
rubbed a
now
lot of people the
is that
wrong
we
way.
try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes.
What's
I
your
do.
thoughts on him
I
personally?
just-
I think it
It's just-
rubbed
there's-
me the wrong way
it's just
too.
a lot of mud.
So The Rock now you
Opened the way already, man. Well, to be frank,
terrible
there
right now.
was
Not
something
terrible.
we needed your help with.
It's just
He's been making a lot of decisions not good for WWE.
Yeah.
How do you view him now?
That's it precisely.
Not so fast.
the same.
How'd that get in here?
I think there's just certain people like John Cena. Obviously, John Cena is fake as hell. You know that. They got here,
I
certain
actually like
heroes.
now that he finally is a heel.
Certain heroes have to be fake as hell. I like that shit. Cause it's just like, who the fuck are people gonna look up to? Who are kids gonna look up to?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I blame you. Well, come on then. Let's get him something
He's not a
that
heel.
fits him.
When he was doing his best shit, wasn't he a heel?
Not his best.
When he was
no.
fighting Booker T,
That wasn't his best. His best was when
when he was doing The Rock.
when he was him versus Vince McMahon
You know what's good.
during the late '90s. Well, yeah, him versus The Rock, but he was still a face during that.
Gear you fuckers up.
He was a face all 3 times he faced him. Yeah, triple face.
Busted
And now every time he goes to a show, he gets a huge pop.
So you want people who are like cussy, who are just them.
No, just people that are just themselves, man.
See what I can do.
No matter who it is, it could be a kid.
How about I fix you up with
You
something?
don't want to just like, you know, if there's a kid there, PG it. You want them to just be themselves with the kid. All that cuss. If they cuss in front of the kid.
Sure, yeah.
I only got materials
That's,
to make one of these in the here and
So
now.
interesting. I
More resources. We'll see what.
that aspect you kind of threw me off, but I like that you want just people to just be, you know, themselves. I like that. I think that's noble. Observing attack. Which one you think is better?
The big one.
This is why I like having talks with you, because sometimes we have you know, different opinions or opinions that are, you know, mostly the same, and then sometimes it differentiates, sometimes it stays the same.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for
Swinging in for duds. I said duds. You want to call the ep after you finish upgrading your gear?
looks like thimble winners and
I kind of want more heroes, probably like a normal looking person. You know, somebody that most people can be like, yeah, I look like that person. That's why I that's why I like Cody Rhodes a little bit. I like Cody Rhodes, just a normal person. Like, yo, you don't have to be this fucking unattainable Batista 325-pound guy. You could be a 225-pound guy. You know, you could be something that's 200-pound guy. You could be that and still wrestle with the best. You don't have to just,
you left behind.
you know,
Tossed him in the chest.
do all this crazy stuff. Of course, you want to work out and be the best you can, but you don't have to like
I'm gonna go look around. Check out my room. Tell
not
Siri
have
when
social
you're
life, just gym, and then do it like. I just want to look up to normal people. You know, I don't want to look up to crazy
ready. This place is great, Sindri.
people.
You built it all
Right.
yourself?
I just like average Joes. I don't like I like average Joes. You know, like me and you. Like if you was WWE champion, I'd be like, yeah, that's an average Joe. That's cool. Kofi Kingston, stuff like that. Like he's just an average Joe. Like you see him walk across the street, you be like, yeah, that's an average person. Things of that nature. The Rock, bro. You can't you like there's a buff bald nigga in his 50s. That nigga look like he's straight out of Miami Vice. Come on, man. Batista in his prime 300 something. Come on, man.
Not normal. Definitely look like they would be wrestlers.
Big buff guys is cool.
Big meaty men.
It's about time he explained what he needs my help with.
I don't like too big, bro. Cause it's like once you get too big,
Big Show.
Hey, come see.
Find finding everything all right, I hope?
Mark Henry.
Big Show, when he first started, he was slim. Then he got super
Drinking. Drinking,
We'll
eating.
just need something from back at the workshop.
Mark Henry.
Follow me.
I like Mark
Be sure
Henry.
to bring the
I
hat.
like Mark Henry, but mainly because of the fact that he's the world's strongest man. In that aspect, I think that's cool.
He's imprisoned in a mind.
Steroided up,
That's all we know so far. Realm.
regular Drew McIntyre before he was steroided up. I think that was cool.
What about Bobby Lashley? You think he's too big?
Darling.
He's a
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. That's come on, man. That's steroids. Come on, bro.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you said you don't like people too big.
Yeah, I don't like people too big. Triple H was goddamn too big. Come on, bro. Vince McMahon, you know that nigga was taking roids.
Yeah.
You know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew more.
Ta-da!
Sounds like exactly what we need.
Well, did they make our shield?
The mid card. I want like mid card X. Give me mid card X.
Like today or
Give
back in the
me
day?
Carlito, WWE champion Carlito.
Rebel leader.
Everybody be like, yeah, I could be WWE champion thanks to Carlito. Even though Carlito was at the end of his tenure, I think he was.
You just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you?
The
I
Miz.
suppose you think Derlin's just
He was
down
mid-card
for
most of his
days
career.
until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
Unfortunately,
Will you help us or not?
Who was he married to?
Never mind.
Maurice.
It ain't old Brock's place to
Yeah.
cast
I thought he was married to one of the twins.
Bella.
aspersions.
That's Daniel Bryan.
And wasn't John Cena dating?
yeah.
But he didn't want to have no kid.
Nope.
See for yourself.
Why, bruh?
Just be
Because,
warned, he's not
like he said,
friendly sort of
over the
dwarf
past
folk
25
you're
years, he's been too busy raising all of your kids, or whatever he said in his promo.
funny too.
Gives a fuck. Have a kid, nigga. You're too old.
John, that's what Randy Orton said. John, you need to have some damn kids.
You too. Pass your legacy, goddamn on, man. Quit playing around. You mess around and die. You don't got nobody to be at your bedside.
Nope.
Hey, where's the armor I made?
I used it.
I busted my shapely hunkers, forging every manner of breastplate and pauldron in all of creation.
Ah,
And yet now you stand before me, two-step from butt-ass naked.
spit shine.
Maybe this go-around use it a little more carefully, huh?
Maybe.
I will not.
Oh. No, I won't. Tip of the day.
Don't go get yourself killed, hear me?
It's always good to make sure you check the weather before you go somewhere, you know?
Also, dual tip. This might be the first ever dual tip. DP,
DT.
double penetration tip. Oh, my bad. We can't do that. It's PG. This double tip action. If you're going to look up to somebody who's average. Don't look up to I'd say like easily attainable. And once you surpass them, then you can start looking towards people who are above average, you know? Get to that average part, you know? And then once you get to that average part, see
What's he looking at?
see how you like it.
Are those some kind of dragons? They're
Oh,
so
damn.
far, I can't tell how big they are.
What the hell? They're about to come up here and eat you.
What are you doing? I don't think they're a threat. Also, aren't you way out of range?
Aren't you way out of range? Oh. Hold it a little longer. You can hold it like. Hold it like.
Got him.
Oh, wow. Damn. No, sorry, Bob. Maybe.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They got a wall.
They got a wall.
There's a wall,
A
invisible.
visible wall.
Oh, this all the way up here. What? Same place.
Oh well. We tried. We tried.
Same exact place.
Well, we gonna see you guys next time.